Right then, another day, another fuck up. It's just started to rain, typical. Right, in this video I'm going to predict we're either going to fix this problem of this seized bolt or we're going to fuck the engine up. But to that end I've bought some good quality drill bits. Now yesterday I was fuck-assing about with my knackered drill bits and I just thought to myself I'm just going to make the problem worse. So let's get some good quality drill bits, which I've done. These are Bosch, and at least we'll stand a fighting chance of trying to drill this bolt here. I've got some 8mm and I've got some 10mm. I don't really know which is going to do the job best, but if the drill is as tough as this fucking packaging that I'm trying to get off, I think we should be alright. Now I did consider, oh fucking hell, your plastic's welded to the drill. I did consider, it's probably a bad idea, that's a terrible idea thinking about it, but I was thinking of splitting it along there. See if I could get the bolt here. It might still be, if that's the only option, it might be one I have to go with. I don't like it though, because I'd have to sort of weld it or JB weld it or something. But let us hope that this works and we don't have to consider that avenue. Right, and if I break it, I have more. Bloody dear, these are about £4 or £5 a piece. And it's just fucking rain. Right, let's give this a go. Oh. Thought I'd bust the drill then before it even started. Right, here goes shit. That fucking thing's blunt already. It's supposed to be good quality. Let me hit it more with a hammer. Right. I've got a thinner one here, thinner punch, which goes in the hole I've made. I don't know if that's going to help at all. Nope, it's not budging. I will know instantly if it's going to move because this is tight. And if that gives any, this will loosen up. It's actually bending the drift. No, it's not moving. Now, the problem I've got is I'm going straight in with this big drill. It's obviously fighting me because I need a pilot, but the trouble is, to get a pilot in there you need a really long drill, and thin drills like 4mm drills and what have you are just by their very nature not long. appalling. That just feels blunt already. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's get another one. No, they're just not cutting. Right, I need to figure a way of getting a pilot hole in there, I think. What I need is a really long, thin drill. Let me have a look at it. I don't know if this is a good sign or not, but come on, focus. I don't normally have focus problems with this. I've gone into there a short way with a 10mm drill, and then I've pounded on it a little bit with this big drift. I don't know if this is a good sign or not, but that has become loose. I don't know if that means this is moving, but I'm hopeful. That really is quite loose. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me get the breaker bar on there and just see if that'll turn at all. I don't want to give it too much because it's already started twisting, and I really don't want to break this off this end. Something's moving, but slightly. But I don't know if that's because it's twisting. Or whether it's actually beginning to give up at all. I don't know. Let's do some more pounding, shall we? Right, I'm going to keep working on that. I'll bring you back. Right, I've just had my little grandson round and we've been having a bit of a fun round the garden on the little bike. But anyway, back to this. Turn the camera on. My wife decides that'll be a damn good time to switch the vacuum cleaner on. Just been to Lidl. These things, I'm going to say they should be crap because I think they were $6.99 for all of those drills. So just based on price, these should be shit. However, having said that, Lidl stuff is often not bad. The trouble is they're not very long, which is the problem I've got because I'm not going to be able to get down there. But what I thought I'd do is go in with a smaller one to give the bigger one a fighting chance. Oh, it's a bit wonky. Alright. I have got some slight movement, but I don't want to risk busting it, so I want to drill in a bit more if I can. In my warped mind, the further I can drill into it, and they're actually cutting very well, the further I can cut into it, the weaker it'll be and the easier it'll be to get out. I might be wrong, but that's hot. These look very much like the Chinese ones I bought about a year ago, and they're absolute shite. Hats off to the Chinese though. Who would have thought you could make drill bits out of cheese? But yep, they've done it. So. Right, now we've opened that out a bit. Let's go in again. One of them big Bosch ones I bought earlier, which I have to say I'm disappointed with. And so far, these bloody little ones are every bit as good. And these were £6.99. These were like £4 each. The whole set of little ones, £6.99. And they just cut through there like butter. Let's have a bit more of a beating on it with the hammer. Right, I'm going to turn you off and I shall let you know if we make any progress. Right, quick little update. Still not got it out. I've hammered the drift in there and now that is firmly stuck. Cannot shift it. This may be a mistake, but I don't think I've got much choice now. I'm going to cut that bolt off there and then start drilling from this side. Reluctant to do it because this is the only thing at the minute I can get hold of to try and put some pressure on it, but I've now rounded this bolt off, so most of my advantage is gone. So that's the next job. Cut this off, remove this, go on that flat, drill through from this way. What could possibly go wrong? Right, I've been at this a couple of hours now, but I think we are very, very nearly through. I've blunted fuck knows how many drills. I've got drifts and fuck knows what else stuck, but I don't know if you can see that just poking through the bottom there. But I do believe the remains of that stud is coming through. This has been a fucking nightmare. Come on. What a fucking session. That's the remains of it. That's the bit that that I didn't virtually destroy through drilling. But what a result. I'm going to get a new engine bolt obviously, but we've only fucking done it. Oh, I deserve several beers. Whew. Right, now where was we? Oh yes, we were going to paint this engine. I just hope that all the heat and the drilling and everything that I've put this through hasn't done any damage. I don't think it has, but time will tell. What a fucking nightmare. Anyway, I'm packing up for the day. Cheers guys. Well, good morning everybody. It's the next day, and what a result that was yesterday, getting that bolt out. I didn't think that was going to happen. Thank you all for your suggestions. All helpful, but we've done it anyway, like we said. One guy even suggested take it to a shop and have a shop repair it. How dare you? How very dare you? No, I'm joking. No, I don't do that. I'll fix it or it don't get fixed. Right, as you can see, I've got my little drill attachment and a wire brush. This is what I'm going to be doing for the next hour. Various wire brushes, sandpapers, scrapers, whatever. We're going to clean that engine up best we can, because I want to give it a nice coat of silver paint, and I'll show you what I'm going to paint it with. Let's put the light on. I'll probably show you when I paint it. Oh, wifey bought me a bike lift, look, for Christmas. So Halfords, they're 120 quid now, but we got it about 85 quid on special offer. Anyway, just a little aside. We'll show you that when we use it. I have picked my Royal Enfield up with it, and it does a cracking job. Right, here we go. Nat from Nat's Knackers Yard rates this stuff. I've never used it, but this is Cambrush silver, non-cracking, petrol resistant and high temperature. So that is what we're going to be painting the engine with. High temp, 600 degree. So we're going to clean the engine up, give it a coat of that before we get it back in the bike. I'm going to give the old frame a rudimentary clean as well. Like I said, we're not doing a fantastic job on this. I just want to get it on the road. Same goes for the paint job. It's going to be a bit rough and ready. Engine bolt. I was rummaging around in my stash to see if I've got one, because I don't want to buy any if I don't have any. I've got these M8 by 90s, too small unfortunately. I don't know what I bought them for. The original is excuse me. The original is an M10 by 110. M10 by 110 millimeters. I found that one. That's M10 by 140. I think it's going to be too long, unless we can put a washer or two on it, but I don't want too many washers as it just looks like a bodge. Well, they're too short. But what I tend to do is, if I buy a couple of bolts, if I need a couple of bolts for something, I'll buy half a dozen, then I've got them if I need them in the future. Well, that's the plan. What actually happens is I can't find them in the future because I put them away somewhere safe, and I end up buying some more. Yeah, they're all going to be way too small. I wonder if, see, that's an original one, but that's out one of the other areas. I wonder if I forgot what I was going to say. Couldn't have been that important. I forgot I bought one. Anyway, look, I'm going to crack on and see if I can get this engine cleaned up. We'll jump you in and out as necessary, and work towards getting a nice coat of silver on that. See you soon. Right, now it may not look it, but I've spent a good couple of hours cleaning, degreasing, dremeling, sanding, you name it. It still looks like a bag of shit, but I've got all the loose crap off it. I've took all the ancillaries off as well, as you can probably see. So I'm going to let that dry, possibly overnight, and then I'm going to dry it down give it one last tickle up with a sandpaper or where I can, and then we're going to give that a coat of paint. It's not brilliant, don't know if the paint will even stay on the damn thing, but I've done what I can, and yeah, it certainly can't be any worse, can it? Right, for now that'll do. We'll come back probably when we paint it, I don't know. Cheers. Right, we're going to call it a day. I have, where have I put it? Oh, there it is. That's the starter motor, so I've given that a coat of satin black just to tidy it up a bit. The engine, I've got it laid over on its side, and I've just painted the bottom of it, so we'll leave that overnight. Tomorrow or sometime next time I'm in the garage, we'll mask up some of the wires and bits and pieces on the top, and we'll paint the rest of that engine. It's got to look better than it did, hasn't it? Right, that'll do me. Catch you later. Right then, it's next day. We've fired up the pressure washer, and we've given the old frame a bit of a blasting, a bit of a douching. I'm going to touch up some of the rust spots on that, not going to town on it, but yeah, it's blasted all the old shit off. The engine, I've given it a couple of coats of silver, and it does look good from here, but when you get close up, it's not too bad, it's not terrible, but it could have been prepped a bit better, I think. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not trying to do a full-on restore, as I might have banged on about several times, but it looks better, so yeah, it'll do. We'll let that dry. I'll give it another couple of coats actually, and then let it dry over the next 4 days, because I'm back on before on shift. And then when we come back, we probably won't be able to get it in because I've got to tighten that frame up a bit. But yeah, we're hopefully working towards getting this one back on the road fairly quickly. For me, quick for me is slow for everybody else. Just the way I am. What's the rush? Right, I'm going to carry on. Right, that's it, we're all done. About 4 or 5 coats on that. We'll let that dry for the next 3 or 4 days. I've got another can of this. Hang on. Fuck off, bus. I've got another can of this silver, so if I sort of maul it up a bit as I'm putting it back in the frame, I can sort of mask off and touch up where I damage it, which I'm bound to do. But I'm happy enough with that. If you pay somebody to do it and they return this job to you, you'd probably want your money back, but for my purposes it's good. Like I said, there are marks in the paint that you can see where prep could have been better. There we go. Right, that's going in my shed for the next 4 days to harden off.